Is Zepbound worth it? Here's my honest review after over 5 months on Zepbound. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Lynn. I am 56 years old and I've been on Zepbound for a little over 5 months. I'm on 2.5 milligrams injector pen. I am a wife and mother of 2 high schoolers. This is not a hype video. This is my honest review of my last 5 months on Zepbound. Has it been worth it? And what's been hard? I started Zepbound on August 4th, 2025. It's been over 5 months now. This isn't day one or month one. This is real life experience. Living on it through normal weeks, holidays, and vacations. Here are the pros of being on Zepbound for me. Food noise was the biggest change for me. My mind is quieter around food. I have less obsessing over my next meals or where I'm going or what I will be ordering. I have less negotiating. I always want something healthy now. I don't have to worry about trying to talk myself into a, pizza or French fries, etc. Food doesn't run my day anymore. That's the biggest one. I have consistency without perfection. I don't have to be perfect to see progress. Sometimes I might lose 0.6 pounds, sometimes 3 pounds, sometimes no pounds. If I miss a workout or miss a walk, I don't spiral. I don't get all upset. I try and get 3 walks in per day, my main workout in the morning, and then a smaller walk like 5, 10, 15 minutes after lunch and dinner. If I miss the lunch one, like today, it's okay. I know I will do one after dinner. One day off doesn't turn into a bad week. There were some times when I was sick back in October, I think it was October, November, and I just couldn't get on the treadmill. I was so weak. So I skipped a day. My whole world didn't fall apart. I just got back on the next day. And when I was sick for like a week or a week and a half, some days I only did one walk, and that was fine. I didn't beat myself up. I just keep going. That's the plan. Keep going. I have sustainable weight loss. The pace is slower sometimes. Like I said, only 0.6 or 1 pound here, no pounds the next week. But it feels real this time. It feels maintainable this time. I'm not rushing to get to some goal. I'm not rushing to lose 10 pounds in a week. I'm not panicking if I don't lose any weight. I'm building trust with my body. My relationship with food. There's no good or bad foods. There's less emotional eating. I don't have to worry anymore about being triggered by bad news, something I saw on the news, something happened to somebody, I stubbed my toe. I don't have to worry about being upset or lonely, bored, sad, anything, and going to food to feel comfort. I used to be an emotional eater. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I stop eating when I'm full. I go to the restaurant, I order my meal. I usually order a side portion. Let's take Olive Garden for example. That's one of my favorite places. I order 2 chicken breast sides. They come just in a little bowl, or sometimes they put both in one bowl. I'll try and show a picture here. And then I get a little side of Alfredo to dip it in. And that's what I have for dinner. That's my protein, and it's a lot of protein, but I love it. The Alfredo sauce makes a plain chicken breast better. I don't feel deprived because of I add the Alfredo sauce. Or I do have a half a bun sometimes and not the rest of it. if I have a burger. Another pro, my confidence and capacity. I move more. I move more freely. Walking feels easier. Strength training feels possible. I'm investing in my body again. This feels like a lifestyle, not a phase. Now, here's what's been hard, the cons. Side effects. Though I didn't have any harsh side effects, the only ones I had were mild nausea in the first month or so, and that I don't believe was from the medicine, but from what I ate. So I had said in previous videos that my doctor warned me not to have any fatty food or greasy food the first 3 weeks of starting Zepbound. From the very beginning, the first shot, 3 weeks, no grease, no fatty foods. I abided by that. But then after that third week, I started introducing other foods like a hamburger. And sometimes if it was like juicy, it's obviously fattier and greasier. So that would give me a little bit of nausea after I ate. But I didn't have it bad, and all I would do is eat a Tums, and I would be fine. Now I still get that once in a while if I eat any type of fried food. I do eat breaded chicken tenders, and sometimes after that I have a Tums, and then I'm fine. Occasionally I had fatigue, and that has lasted throughout my entire journey, but it's usually after I have my shot on day 1 and day 2, usually. I might need to take a nap in the afternoon. Now, what I told you before, I didn't need naps that much anymore or that much sleep with the nap. I used to take, 2 or 3 hour naps every single day. Now I might take a nap in the morning, but that's to catch up on my night sleep because I only get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep at night. So I still want to try and get to the 7 or 8 hours. I'm learning what my body tolerates with food and exercise and everything. I know I can walk further distances, I can walk faster, my body can move quicker, and I can turn without falling. I used to be a fall risk and worry about like my balance all the time. Now I'm so much more balanced on my feet. I don't worry about it as much. It did take some adjustment in the first couple months to feel like better in my body to get used to the medicine. My mental shift has changed. I'm letting go of old habits. I used to have pop all the time. I've cut all that back. I used to have a pop like first thing in the morning when I woke up, like maybe another one before lunch, one at lunch, one in the afternoon, one at dinner, and one or two at night. I would get like maybe 6 or 7 per day of bottles of pop. And now I order the pop at lunch and dinner just to take my pills. At lunch, I take my vitamins, my high blood pressure medicine, and an allergy pill. At dinner, I take an aspirin. At my meals, when I order the pop, I only drink a little bit, like maybe a quarter of the glass, and that's it. I used to have fear of regain. I still have that a little bit, but only if I have to stop the medicine. I feel like if I can stay on this medicine long term, even after my goal, maybe a lower dose or spaced out doses, I feel I can keep it off the rest of my life. But the fear of regain is still there if I need to stop the medicine for some reason. I've had identity changes where I'm not as shy anymore. I'm not as wanting to be like hidden in public. I'm dressing differently. I'm just holding my head up higher and like walking into a room like I belong. It's such a different feeling than what I had when I was heavier. This part surprised me more than the physical side. Another pro is the pace. Slow loss can test your patience, especially when you compare yourself to others, which I tried not to do since the very beginning. You have to stay focused on your journey. Everybody's different, every body is different, and the medicine works differently in every body. So some may lose quicker, some may not, get the food noise gone. It's like you just have to concentrate on your own journey. You could be happy for others and follow others and watch others, but you still have to just focus on yours. The last con is logistics. The weekly injections, you have to make sure you remember to take them. I always remember Sunday night, I set myself a reminder to take it out of the fridge. I take it out in the morning, 30 minutes before I'm ready to actually take it. I have my Renfro scale I use to get my entire body composition, like measurements and stuff. I do that once a week. My day is Monday, is my injection day. And I do it approximately at the same time every week, is like around 7 o'clock in the morning after my kids go to school. And the only other changes that I had were one of the Mondays we had off, or they had off from school, so I slept until 10, so then I took it at like 10:30. The other time was, or two times, was during my Christmas vacation, which I purposely did travel on Monday to Monday so I could take my shot at home before we left for the airport at like 6:30, so it was a little earlier. And then we returned on the next Monday, and I didn't have to take it with for the whole trip and try and keep it cold or just, worry about it the whole week. I took it when I got home, but that was at like 7 at night, so which was fine, and I saw no difference doing it, 12 hours later, and that was fine. Plan ahead for your days. I try not to schedule anything on Mondays because I know I might be more tired. Same with Tuesday morning, but I've been okay, like maybe after the first 2 or 3 months. So also, I don't eat a lot of greasy fried foods usually on Monday and Tuesday, right after I take the shot. For my insurance, my husband's insurance stopped covering Zepbound in July, of course, right before I started taking it. So that was a big bummer. But I was able to get a savings card through the Zepbound Eli Lilly website. I was paying $667 for 4 shots for 1 month in 2025. Now, since they changed it in 2026, I only had 1 month so far for January, and I'm paying $513.38. So it's a little bit of a savings, but I'm hoping that all these prices will go down and the pill price will drive everybody else's down, and just all the costs will come down so everybody can get this medicine and use it that needs it. It's also something you have to consider long term. Like I said, I plan on doing this for the rest of my life if I have to, because I don't want to regain the weight that I lost now, plus what I'm going to be losing. I still have another 50 or 60 pounds to go. So I don't want to regain like 100 pounds. I don't want to go back to what I was before. Would I do this all again? Would I take Zepbound again? The short answer is yes, 1,000,000%. Not because it's easy, but because it gives me space. Space to make better choices, space to build habits, space to heal my relationship with food. Zepbound didn't do the work for me. It made the work possible for me to do myself. Who do I think that Zepbound is for? It may be for you if you've tried everything else You've tried all the diets, you've tried doing it yourself, and you've gotten no results, or you gained or you lost and then you've gained weight back. If food controls your every thought, if that food noise that you have is so overpowering that it drives you to eat, overeat, emotionally eat, all the stuff, then this may be for you. And if you want long-term sustainable changes, this is what Zepbound has given to me. I've never gone 5 months before in any other diet or program that I've been consistent, sustainable, and have shown results with weight loss and kept it off. It may not be for you if you want fast, dramatic results. This is not for you if you want to lose 10 pounds in a week, if you want to lose 50 pounds in a month or two. This is not for you if you are not going to make sustainable changes, if you wanted to fix everything in your life, if you're not ready for long-term approach to make changes for lifestyle change and sustainability, and to be consistent. Zepbound isn't magic. It's not a magic shot. It's been a powerful tool that I use to help me lose weight. After 5 months of using it, I am still choosing it. Are you already on Zepbound or another GLP-1? Or are you considering it or just curious? Let me know where you are in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Share it with someone who may need it or want some information about Zepbound or GLP-1s and starting the medicine. Please come back tomorrow for my 23rd week update and a big surprise. I do motivational videos on Mondays and Fridays. You can see my playlists from the Monday videos, Friday videos, my updates, all separated along with the other videos I do under my playlists on my channel if you want to go and binge those. I'm so grateful that you were here today. I hope you enjoy your journey. Leave any questions below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.